Welcome to Down at the Barns, and today here we are in Ludlow at the farm shop, and lucky enough I've bumped into Tony here, and he's got a Lancia Fulvia, and I used to have a model of one of these, a gold one with a black roof, and I've just stumbled across Tony and his one here, which is left-hand drive. It's an original one from Italy. So Tony, how'd you get hold of this?
Well, the story is that we were looking around for a Lancia Fulvia coupe, and in the end I found this website, and the website is called autoscout24.com, and it's a pan-European website where they sell classic cars. You may have heard of it, Adam, and this car was there, and we looked at it and talked to the guy in Belgium, really nice chap, and at the end of the day we come to a deal, and someone who has already got a Lancia of this colour, he went over to Belgium. He flew out from Birmingham at 8 o'clock in the morning. He arrived in Brussels, took the taxi from Brussels to this guy's house, checked it over, I paid the money, and he drove it back on trade plates, and the job was done. So that's how we got hold of the Lancia. Lancia back in the day, in the late 60s, early 70s, were dominant in world rallies. I mean, people don't know, but were dominant. I think they still hold the greatest number of victories in world rallies. Right. They still hold it over Audi and whatever. Successors to this car, such as the 037, actually beat the Audi Quattros, and it's a two-wheel drive. Anyway, I was told by everybody they drive fantastically. Yeah. The car is front-wheel drive. Right. It drives similar to a Mini, but better. Yeah. I'd say that's a Lancia.
Yeah, of course, you're a fan. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the reason that we went for a Lancia. Yeah. The wife made it difficult for me. Okay. Because she's an artist, and colour was very, very important. And a lot of Lancias are white and red, so it was difficult to find the one that we actually needed and wanted. But we did find the blue one. Yeah,
which is good. And what sort of engine we got in this?
This is a 1.3. It pushes out, or did in the day, about 98 brake. Right. It's a V4. Yep. Aluminium block. No, aluminium head. Right. Single head. Unusual engine. It's on a slant, and don't ask me I don't know. I don't know what the degrees are, but I drive it. You know, I have people to. Yeah. I need people to look after it for me. Yeah, it's a thrilling drive. The roll loading is exceptional on them. Exceptional. They shouldn't be, but they are.
Fantastic condition, isn't it?
Well, it is. It is, and the story about that is that we do have the full history of this car from day one, and it was purchased by a lady who was a director of the Italian post office. Right. These cars back in the day were incredible amount of money. Yeah. Huge amount of money.
Okay. So do you have a rough idea what they would have cost, brand new?
Brand new. Yeah. Brand new in this country. Yeah. A right-hand drive. So Jeremy Clarkson says it would cost you more than an E-Type Jag.
And he's always right, isn't he?
Oh, he's always right. He's always right.
Yeah, okay.
Jeremy does like them. But so, and also, nowadays, this car, when it comes to sort of value, they're undervalued. Right. I know all classic car owners say that about their own motor, but I'll give you an example. Back in the day, when this car was brand new, it would go against something like an Alfa Romeo Bertone. Mm-hmm. Bertones now, of the same condition as this, will cost you 30 to 40% more money. Right, okay. And they're exactly the same sort of horsepower, 4 gears, and there'll be people who'll probably tell me that I'm wrong, but it's that is the case. They're undervalued. Okay, interesting. So this car was bought by this lady in Italy. It always stayed in the same area. It stayed in the family, and eventually it was bought by a guy who actually owned a classic car restoration company. Right. And he bought it for himself because he'd actually grown up with the car and he'd seen the car, and he did it himself in about 2014, 2015. Okay. Yeah.
This woodwork's nice in here, as I like all of this, and the steering was lovely, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. I mean, this car, the Series 1, this is a Series 1,
Yeah.
bankrupt Lancia. And when the Italian government stepped in, they used Fiat as the vehicle to buy Lancia. And the car was so successful that Fiat continued with it, and in some ways it would have improved it with a five-speed gearbox.
Yeah.
And improved the braking system on it. But what they did do is a cost-cutting exercise. It was still made at the Lancia factory, but it was a cost-cutting exercise. Series 1 cars have got an aluminium bonnet, aluminium boot, and aluminium doors to keep the weight down.
Right.
But that's an expense.
Yeah.
Fiat took it on, and what they did, they said, right, it's going to be all metal. And that went to veneer.
Yeah.
And other things happened as well.
Yeah.
The switch gear, this is all... That's the other thing about this car, so I'm told. It's not chrome, it's all stainless steel.
Really?
But the
okay.
Fiat's, the Lancia, the later Lancias, the Series 2 were chrome.
Right, okay.
I hope to God I've been told this correctly, otherwise I'll get pillared. Yeah.
But this gear stick is huge.
Yes, indeed.
It's like in a lorry, isn't it?
And the steering
And the steering wheel to a good degree, yeah. Love the seats, the orange, very 70s.
Yeah.
Got a real feel about it, hasn't it? Yeah. Okay, well listen, thank you very much for showing me around. It's a really nice car.
Thank you very much,
It's a pleasure
Adam.
being inside it.
Thank you.
you.
Bye-bye.